So I'm taking a walk around my neighborhood and thought I'd use the time to share a quick writing tip. Well, sometimes it's authors, like when you become an author, you realize all of a sudden that you have to do interviews. And that can be a little bit intimidating if you're not used to public speaking. So here are 2 tips that might help. The first one is to keep things as simple as possible. It's better to say one brief sentence that's memorable than to ramble for 10 sentences. And that actually makes it a little bit easier on us as the interviewee because we don't have to think of so much to say. Like if someone asks, for example, I don't know, what inspired you to write your latest book? Really think about it for a second and try to summarize it in one sentence. And that way it takes the pressure off of you. You don't have to do so much talking. You don't have to exert so much energy. Just say one thing. In fact, the most memorable quotes are usually the shortest. So you'll be more memorable if you speak less. It doesn't mean don't speak from the heart when you do have something to say. If you do have something to say that takes more than a sentence, go ahead, go for it. But if you're kind of, just a general, if you're not sure how to approach the answer to a question, just be as brief as possible. A second tip is to remember that even though you are the subject of this interview, it's really not about you. Again, this takes the pressure off of you. The whole point of this interview is to connect with your readers, to connect with people. So the people who you're speaking to are what matter. They're what matter the most. So as you're formulating your answers or when you're sitting there in the interview chair, whether it's on live television or online, just remember the spotlight is not on you, it's on the audience who you're speaking to. So you're trying to think not about yourself, but you're thinking about the best way to reach them. That takes the pressure off of you and all the focus off of you and puts it on them. So it puts you in the right headspace to connect with people. And that's when people will fall in love with you. Because you're not thinking about yourself and being all nervous and in your feelings. You're thinking about them. So those are 2 tips on how authors can approach public speaking and interviews. And by the way, my name is Paula Jones and I write books. If you want to check them out, visit my website, authorpaulaLjones.com. Bye.